What's going on, peoples? What's going on, everybody? Just want to make a quick little NBA vid, man, because I just got to watching the Pistons Cavs game. Man, hey, shout out to the Pistons Nation. You know, shout out to that Pistons team, man. They went to the wire with Cleveland, man. Very close game throughout. It was a lot of points in the second half where they was taking the lead. It was putting Cleveland on their back. And then obviously two things happened: the refs happened, then experience happened. It went the way that people should expect it to go. Pistons being a young team, so they kind of let some of their emotions towards the end get there. But that was all because of the referees, in my opinion. Because we already know, man, the game was gonna be that close. The NBA wasn't gonna want LeBron to be out of the playoffs that early or lose. Especially losing the first game, man, because the Cavs gonna be on their back if they lose that first fucking game. So, it was a hell of an effort, man. Today, man, everybody pretty much did their job except for like Tobias Harris and Steve Blake, bum ass Eminem looking motherfucker. I don't even know why he on the team, man. He a bench warmer, dog. Like he ain't stay his ass on the bench the rest of the playoffs, man. But Tobias Harris got to step his game up, man. I felt like some of those threes that Morris was taking late, like he could have took some of those, And that might be the one thing that the Pistons really miss is they need that like elite 3-point shooter. KCP, Stanley Johnson, these two dudes still kind of developing, man, to really get a consistent 3-point shot in those type of games. So, they got to kind of figure that out. But Stan Van Gunn, he going to figure it out, man. But, this year, these playoffs is just playoffs where the Pistons could just sort of figure things out. And then the next few years, they'll be in the Eastern Conference Finals in no time, man. They'll be one of the, in my opinion, they're going to be a consistent Eastern Conference battle-tested top 4 team because they're a young-ass team. And if they can keep this core together, Drummond, Reggie Jackson, give them some help, man. They could go somewhere, man. They could go places, man. Just a really good game, man. From the Pistons, man. I definitely exceeded my expectations. But there was a lot of, I gotta give the Pistons fans some credit, man. There was a lot of Pistons fans out there that expected them to compete against Cleveland pretty good. Mainly because one of my things is coming out of this is was that the regular season meetings, which I know don't mean anything in the playoff, but still, I just think that the Pistons match up pretty well with the Cavs. Sometimes it's not about who you facing necessarily. Like if your record say you out of somebody's league, sometimes it's just how you match up against somebody. I just feel like the Pistons just match up against the Cavs really well. So really, to me, this series is going to come down to experience. It's going to come down to the refs. Pistons need to do all they can to avoid getting into that type of trouble with the refs because all Detroit teams get screwed. You know what I'm saying? Just like Lions, Red Wings, Tigers, they all going to get fucking screwed by the refs and umpires at some fucking point. You know it's going to happen. So you got to kind of try to avoid those situations in big games. The other thing that I thought was a huge thing, and it's going to be actually a huge thing for the Cavs throughout the fucking playoffs. The big three, Kevin Love, Kyrie, and LeBron. That type of game that all three of them had might not happen every fucking game. That's the thing. I'll be shocked if it happens 80% of the time throughout the Cavs playoff run this year because if it does, they got a chance to make some noise in that NBA Finals, man. They got a chance. Because remember, they wasn't around against the Warriors, so we'll see, man. It's interesting, man, but Kevin Love got to continue to play the way he played. Kyrie Irving got to continue to play the way he played. And they got to get bench support. Richard Jefferson hit some deadly threes in the fourth quarter, too. So, just some things Stan Van Gunn got to fix up. But, this series right here, man, if the Pistons could get game 2, it's a series now. It's a series. So, next game, I believe, is on Wednesday, right? So, we'll see what happens in that one. Now, Pistons fans have, I think Pistons fans overall are pretty happy about what happened today because compared to us Raptor fans who got really high expectations for this team and we don't got quite a young team like they got, We in win now mode. We the number 2 seed, and we play like we fucking did yesterday. Nothing, man. I'll tell you what. Yesterday's fucking game for the fucking Raptors just pissed me the fuck off. I mean, I was emotionally spent, worn out from that fucking loss. I really couldn't believe that they would choke 3 years in a fucking row. I was like, did y'all learn y'all fucking lesson, man? They clearly didn't, because they lost like this again. You know, they lost like this a fucking again. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know, it's just, man, it's one of those things, man, where I don't know what's going on with the mentality of this team, because it's something within the team. Because when you got 2 of your superstars struggling, like, I wouldn't even call them superstars at this point, because they're more just fake ass all stars to me. DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry, man. I mean, you know what it is, man. They truly still missing a superstar. They still don't got a complete team yet. Like man, DeMarcus Cousins, who wore some Raptor shorts in his Instagram the other day. I don't know if that's a sign that he want to come here. He asking Masai Ujiri for him to come here, but they better look to see where that nigga head at. If he really want to come here to Toronto, get his ass here, do whatever you can. I think everybody on this team is expendable. Although the 2 dudes that I think you might want to keep around for the future is Jonas Valanciunas and Norman Powell. But here's the thing, though, man. You're likely going to have to give up Jonas in order to do that. We got a good 9th pick of the draft this year, I believe, ain't it? No. This I'm thinking of the NFL. It's a lottery pick that we got this year, though. So we could cash that off to Sacramento. I think this is the toughest thing about trying to get the Marcus in the offseason, man. They opening up a new arena in Sacramento, Sacktown. They probably want DeMarcus Cousins to at least be around for that one. Then after that, they'll probably be open to taking some calls and getting rid of DeMarcus before his contract comes up. But, man, we do need to get another superstar here, man, because obviously DeMar DeRozan needs help. And Laker fans out there, I know DeMar's y'all homeboy. He from out there, but I don't think y'all want him for that amount of money that he gonna get the max. And I don't think y'all want him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the Raptors should be paying him that much, because I don't think he worth it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens game 2, but more than likely whoever lost game 1, that's why I'm so fucking pissed. I think the series is already over. PG-13 just really stepped the fuck up. It's ain't like when guys come in here, Paul Pierce, they just go MJ on us, man. They come in here, they make, you know, we got a great fan base here in Toronto, man. It's like, damn, man, we should be having one of the number 1 home court. Like, it should be tough for motherfuckers to come in here and win. But the team don't match the crowd, because they don't play like that, dog. Like, Biyombo probably the only energy motherfucker that we got. Like, he the only motherfucker, when he come in the game, you know, he emotionally gets the crowd charged with his antics and shit. But it's like the other dudes, it's like, man, show some grit, man. Like, and we need some tough guys. That's all I do want DeMarcus in. We need some goons, man. Like, we need some motherfuckers who gonna start a fight for no fucking reason. Like, this team too fucking soft, man. It's pissing me the fuck off. So, yeah, man, I'm mad as fuck. But at least game 2 is tomorrow. You ain't got to wait too long, man. But I think this series already over. If they don't win tomorrow, man, it's a sweep for the Pacers, man. It's no point in the Raptors even taking a trip to Indy, man. So we'll see what happens, man. Game 1, Dwayne Casey. I can only blame him so much. I blamed him last year, and I wanted his ass out of here last year. But it's only so much I can blame towards that nigga. Obviously, he made a stupid move by putting DeMar DeRozan on fucking Paul George. That was obviously a mistake. I think game 1 went that way because Frank Vogel and the Pacers game plan against the Raptors, where now I think the Raptors had the game plan towards Indiana after taking the loss now. So now that Indiana showed them what they want to do, I think that we could put a set. We got to change what we've been going with, but I think some of the stuff we've been going with during the season been working. So I think we got to put some more of that in there. Corey Joseph was doing his thing, man. Really good, nice. It was a really good, nice pickup getting that nigga for sure. So we'll see what happens, y'all, man. Game 2. So we'll see what happens, man. And like I said, again, to the Pistons fans, man, great job, man. So I'm gonna watch these games. Miami blowing the hell out of Charlotte. I'm actually shocked because I thought Charlotte was gonna play a lot better than that. And then tonight, what we got the Spurs. Spurs gonna win now against the Grizzlies. Even though I like the Grizzlies squad, I got a number of knuckleheads on that team. And the Clippers and Blazers. That's gonna be an interesting game tonight. Blazers and Clippers. So, all right, y'all, man. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace. And holla to LB, Man Beast, 303 Hitman, King. Also, Dante Chase, man, made an interesting video on the Lions. I want y'all to check that out. Subscribe to Dante Chase, man. Holla at Dante Chase, man. So, all right, y'all. Peace.